Hi guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at another couple of products from Sense. These ones are going to be on the Weirdo, which is a sub-ohm tank just there, and we're going to be looking at the Honor, which is just there. Now these are obviously additions to their Hercules series, so let's just head on down and check them out, break them up, and we'll come back up and talk about them. Okay, so this is the new Hercules, or the Sense Hercules Weirdo and the Sense Hercules Honor. So these are the colours that are available. You've got the silvers just here, blacks, and the brass, gold, rose gold, brass, depends what your eye can see. So those are the ones just there, and what we'll do is just open the box and see what comes in them. I think we'll use the brass just because you can see them on camera a lot easier. Let's just have a look at the Weirdo. Yes, I said Weirdo. Hercules Sense, or Sense Hercules Weirdo, just there. Standard plastic or hard plastic casing, scratch panel, just a few bits on the what's in the kit. Open that up, and as standard you get a spare coil just there, and you get the glass section. Now this is like the Aspire version, where the coil is the whole length of the tank. But a few specs for you. So it's top fill, 3mm. Those are the different colour options. Bottom airflow, and you get a choice of a 0.4 or a 0.6 coil. Brief description. Your dimensions, if you can see that, if it'll focus, is 22.3mm wide, and you've got 52.4mm high, including drip tip. Let's have a look at this if we open it up, or let's disassemble it actually. So this is how you'd obviously fill your tank up, just unscrewing the top. Got a engraving on the inside actually, see-through washer on the outside. You can take the glass section off as well, and as you see, the coil is the whole length of the tank. I can't remember which one it was, the Aspire. I really can't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, I mean, they've done the same sort of thing here, which, you know, it does work. It's a very simple tank. So this is the point, I think it's the 0.4. Let's double check that. Yep, 0.4, and it's rated from 30 to 80 watts, which is quite a bit. You've got your airflow just at the bottom, quite big airflow, and it actually stops in position, so it doesn't go all the way around. It's not an adjustable 510. Sense on that side, Weirdo on that side, and their little emblem just there as well. So nothing too amazing. Obviously you'd prime your coil, maybe put a little drop down there as well. Just screw that into the base. Glass section, fill her up, put the top cap on, and that's pretty much it. Now this drip tip, I don't think you can change it, or I haven't been able to pull it off. Whether or not a drip tip fits in there, which it doesn't, so you'd actually be stuck using that one. It's not a big problem, but if you do like to customize it, you wouldn't have a chance to do so. So that is the Weirdo. Let's just move that to the side, and then the other one we've got is the Honor. Again, in the rose gold, to say. Same case, same scratch panel, same information pretty much. And then on this one, again, you get a replacement glass and a different coil. A few specs for you. 3mm of juice. This one's got a few more coil options. You've got the 0.2, the 0.6, the NI 200, and the 1.8 coil, which I absolutely love. That's the one with the ceramic on the outside, cotton on the inside, and it really does work. Okay, so that's that. Now this one, you can take your drip tip off of this one, I know that. We can take the top bit off, and that's obviously where you'd be filling up your juice from. Now obviously this will come apart, so you can change the glass if you needed to. Threads have been great on both. Obviously you've just seen that ring come off, so make sure that you do put that back in correctly if it comes out. Your Pyrex glass, I think it is. Then we can just unscrew the chimney piece, which for some reason this was actually stuck in there. That's your chimney piece with your juice flow. So this does have juice flow like the Pro Tank and the Pro Nano. Then you've got your air holes. Now this one actually clicks. I don't know if you can hear that. So that actually clicks into place. So that's fully open, if you can see straight through. And then obviously you can lock it off too if you need less airflow. And then your coils. This comes pre-installed with the 1.8 coil. Now this is the coil to have, I think anyway. Obviously it's a lot tighter draw, or tighter pull. But yeah, that's pretty much it as well. And again, just to reassemble it, just screw it straight into the base, juice up a little bit of cotton, or juice up the cotton, a couple of drops in there as well. Now this obviously should be already assembled, because you wouldn't need to do that only if you was cleaning. Screw that straight down, and as you screw it down you'll see the juice flow system coming into play as well, so you can see you can adjust that as well. Top piece and drip tip, and it's as simple as that. Very simple tanks, but they do produce quite a bit of flavour, and they actually do produce quite a bit of vapour as well. So that's pretty much it. So we'll head up top and have a vape on them and a little chat. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so that was a quick look at the two tanks, broke them down, checked out the coils, the availability on different coils for them. As you can see, the Weirdo is like the Clito, where the coil is the length of the tank. I have preferred this more to the Clito. I wasn't really a big fan for some reason, but this is, you know, I think it's going to be a fairly cheap tank. So, you know, if you wanted to start out, definitely one worth looking at. Flavour's good, vapor production's good. I think there's like 3 different coils that you can get for it, which is quite nice. Top filling, you know, nice little design. It's fairly simple. The airflow is easy to adjust. Quite big openings on both sides. And just easy to use really, so maybe for a beginner that would be quite a good tank to start with, for instance. And then, you know, you've got the Honor, which is been very nice. I do prefer the coil, the 1.8 coils with the ceramic. I have to say those are my favourite coils at the moment. But on this one I have been trying out the 0.6, not that I can see it too tough. I have got the red background, which isn't helping me outdoors, that's for sure. Again, it's a nice little design. It's quite a tall tank. That isn't the drip tip that comes with it, as you saw in the close-up. The airflow ring, nice and clicky, so you can get it into position quite nicely. It's fairly smooth. I haven't had problem with any of the threading on there. You know, easy to feel, juice flow, where obviously the Weirdo doesn't have juice flow, so it's a very simple tank to use. But this one you can, you know, fine tune it a bit more. Honestly, I do prefer the Pro tanks a lot more. I really do. I like the look of them a bit better. You know, they're a lot shorter. But this has been doing very well, and especially, as I said, with those 1.8 coils. So, you know, on the whole, they've been a really nice tank. You know, I know there's been quite a few that they've released recently. I think 5 in total, something like that. But a very, very decent tank. And as I said, I don't think they're going to be too much. I think they're going to be roughly around the £30 mark or so. I haven't checked to see if there's anyone that's actually got them in stock at the moment. So if I do, I'll leave the links in the description. But these were sent to me directly from Sensor. Thank you, Michael. yeah, you know, what else do I say about them, really? They're very simple tanks, these two, especially the Weirdo. Why they've come up with the name Weirdo, I don't know. Maybe because the coils, the whole length of the tank, I don't know. So, I mean, if you're starting out, you know, the Weirdo would be something that you'd look into, because it's, you know, less fiddly, shall we say, and then if you wanted to get something maybe a little bit more technical, shall we say technical, you know, you could get the Hero, you could get the Honor instead. But again, you know, machining's been good, no oils or anything like that on them, you know, good accessories in the kits as well, with extra O-rings and stuff like that. So on the whole, definitely a good set of tanks. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, flavour-wise, they've been very nice, both of them have been, but as I said, I do prefer the 1.8 coil, which I can't get for the Weirdo, unfortunately, but having it in the Honor, been working perfectly, so I haven't had any problems there at all. Forgot to mention one last con with the Weirdo. I am finding that it is getting very hot. I mean, I've just boosted it up to 50 watts, sorry, and I'm finding the top half of this is getting very hot. Just something to bear in mind, really. But that's about it, really. I think that's pretty much it. So again, thank you to Sense for sending them out to me, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care.